Okay, well, welcome back. For this video, I'm going to show you how to build Amplifier C, the southern one. I'm going to do a build for the south side, the south spawn, and the east spawn. And for this account, I have this amplifier placed down. And if you have this one, they obviously can attack from here, but not everyone has this one placed down, so I'm still gonna do the build for it. But let's start off with this side over here, south. So I think the spawn should be like around here, around there somewhere. So this is kind of a path you want the husk to take. 3 different paths. So if they spawn right here, they're gonna go probably through here and down this little ramp, and then jump down here. I use different materials to see, like, show the different paths. And then if they spawn in here, like around here, they go through here and then slowly make their way towards down here, this little like hole. And the same thing over here. If they spawn on this left side, they're gonna go through here and they're gonna take the same hole, or like jump down the same hole in here. And okay, in order for them to do that, we need to block this off. So let me destroy this now. I just did it in wood just to show the different paths, but I'm using metal now. So you kind of want to block this off right here. Oops. Just as many layers as possible so that they don't try to beat through it. Okay, like this. And also, there is a little path the flingers can take. We'll do that one later. Oh no, it'll be like this. So, in order to keep the husk like just funneling through here, we gotta block this off. And I'm probably gonna place some traps in here, freeze traps, and then cannonball traps right here, wall dynamos. And like I said in the first video, don't place any traps here. You gotta build everything first. That way, you can just place as many things as possible. Okay, but so now they'll just follow this path down here, and you want them to jump down through here. So you gotta place these walls. Oh no! You just gotta keep blocking everything off. So they should go through here. Okay, right here you got a couple different options. You could maybe put a timeout room right here. Place a wall launcher. Same thing right here. You can just keep placing timeout rooms. Or you probably could just make it like this. So place a wall here. So they go this way, and then like make him zigzag. You could try that, but I'm gonna go with timeout rooms. So 2 timeout rooms as they walk in, and then from here they'll like you'll make him zigzag for the last part. Actually, okay, this is fine. And then try to lead him in here. Also place some stairs right here, so they don't try to like beat through this wall. They just keep going through here, and then jump down. And now, just so they don't keep breaking through all this, we're gonna do the same thing right here. Put some more layers. And there. Okay, now, if they spawn right here, you want them to go through here. So, I kind of like just split it off like this. You could probably try to, okay, just make him go through here. Since you can't really, this isn't wide enough, this path isn't wide enough to make timeout rooms. I just put freeze traps, or the wooden spikes. It depends on how much quartz you have. And then the cannonball traps on these walls, so they keep bouncing off. And then maybe for something, some like walls, you can put a wall launcher like right here. Wall launcher to send them back. But this is just how this is what I did. Just cannonballs and free ships. So they walk through here. And then they jump down the same hole right here. And for the last spot, I don't think there's gonna be like a big spawn right here, so not a lot of them take this route. But for this one, I just did a bunch of timeout rooms right here. Right here, so just wall launchers on these walls. And remember to place the like all your chaps after you're done building. So they walk through here. They get launched in here. Until right here. They just oops. Okay, so right here, just same thing. Place more layers so they don't try to beat through it. Okay. So they walk down here. Then you block this off. And then they jump. You want them to jump either. They're gonna either go down here or jump down. Either is fine. But if they do jump down here, you could maybe put one of those free traps or the what are they called? The tar pit traps right here. Maybe some wall dynamos. But yeah, something like this. So this is what it should look like. Let me go up here. Something like this. Okay, so depending on the level of your chests, not a lot of husks can make it through, but in case maybe they start running out at the very end, maybe lobbers will start making it through. So what you gotta do is you don't want them to stand right here and just start shooting your base. So maybe try to block it off a little. Try to block their view. Same thing right here. Like a ceiling right here, so they can't just shoot from right here. Because if this is gone, you can just stand right here, shoot bombs, but or their skulls. So you gotta block this off maybe. You can do something like that. And okay, so right here, I think the only thing making it through would be the smashers, but maybe put some wall dynamos on these walls so they get hit on their way down. But once again, let me go back up here. Okay, something like this. So if they go through here, you got 3 timeout rooms, and you just walk down the ramp right here. It's gonna be probably cannonballs on the walls, and then wooden floor spikes, or just something to slow them down. And then right here, I think I put 2 timeout rooms, or you could put 1. Doesn't matter. You can change it up a little if you want. But 2 timeout rooms, and then at the very end, probably put some cannonball traps. Like try to freeze them. Or well, I mean, what you could do right here for your timer rooms is probably you can either just stall them or make it a kill room. I try to kill them. Like if you want to do a stall, I've never done this, but I guess you can just put freeze traps and then wall lights and then dancing traps. But I don't do that. I just kill them. And then okay, so since you want everything to go through here, you also gotta block this off. So I guess you could add in some more stairs or something. Maybe put some floor launchers instead and keep bouncing them back. And then have some ceiling electric fields right here. Something like that. Okay, and just in case maybe one spawns up here and they go all the way around. I mean, I guess you could try to do this. Actually, that won't work, I think. But you can just try something like that. You try to keep them away. But just in case any of them do make it through here, it's usually just gonna be a lobbers, flingers, or maybe like 2 or 3 like little husks. Sorry. You wanted to build a little path right here. Try to block this off maybe. Okay, and then for this one, I know we haven't done the ceilings yet, we'll do that in a bit, but for this ceilings, I'll make them too high. 2 tiles high, and then put ceiling electric fields for this one. So as they walk through here, and make sure to keep blocking this off. So they can't, okay, if this is open, they can probably just stay right here and shoot their things, so try to block this off. Anyway, okay, so right here. If there's any flingers or lobbers, they'll walk through here. Same thing right here, gotta block this off. Oops. You want to basically reduce their visibility. Okay. You just want them to keep going. I guess you can break that. And then, honestly, by this point they should be dead if your chaps are high level, or even if they're low level. This is a ton of chaps right here, and not a lot of husk will make it through here. So maybe this is probably overkill, but you can do what you want. You can break it down a little bit more if you want to save materials. Okay, anyway, let's do the ceilings now. So, like in the first one, you want to use the trap I used was the ceiling drop trap. So you once again you gotta make them 3 tiles high up or 2, but I did 3. So like this. So just like in the other, for the home base, you want to find like little anchor spots. Actually, wait. Okay, so for the ceilings, I'm actually gonna make them out of brick. I don't think it's not very likely that they'll get destroyed, but I don't want to use wood just in case. So I'll use brick, just like the middle ground. You want to find a little anchor points. So even if everything else gets destroyed, these will stay up. So I choose 3 anchor points. This one right here. This is kind of where, I don't know if there's a spawn up here, but if there is, this might get destroyed. So, okay, sorry. So I did one over here. 2. And this one over here. And the last one, you probably don't even need these 2 anchor points, but the most important one is the one back here. This is how I did it. Oops. Okay, you just want to connect everything together. This way, even if everything is destroyed, the ceilings will still stay like built. Ow! So stupid. And as you can see over here, I connected it to this first one. We just connected to that and to all of that. Just so nothing gets destroyed. So here's what I did. I did mine like 10 by 10, I think. I'll redo it, but it was something like that. Okay, first let me show you actually. See, if this gets destroyed, it's still up, so that's kind of the point of these anchor points, so it doesn't get destroyed. But okay, so 5 this way, and okay, then 10 by 10. A little something like this. I try to make it as far away as possible, probably like right here actually. Just so if any lobbers spawn back here, they won't try to like sit back. But actually, I'm pretty sure this is 11 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so it's actually 11 wide, not 10. But I really hope I did this right. Okay, yeah, 3 high. Now I just fill it in. So you don't have to put a drop trap the tire traps on all of these. This is mostly just for like kind of a lobber shield. There you go, got that speed boost. Okay, so I think first let me kind of show you where the spawn's gonna be. We gotta block this off, just like on the other side, so they don't try to break out. It should be fun like this. Okay, so you only have to put ceiling traps like around this area. Basically just where the spawn is. Like above here. Above all this right here. The place is just outlined. And then above these two, maybe above this one too, up here. Above this, above all of this. For this one, you could probably still keep the tire trap. Depends on what you want to do here. What I did is put, I think, wall dynamos and then freeze traps and then the ceiling traps, or tire traps. I mean. But anyway, so like I was talking about earlier, you don't want the lobbers just sitting here shooting. So if they even make it through here, kind of block this off. Like once you get closer here. Like this. Just something like that. Like right here, I think if they stand here, if they even make it through here, they could probably shoot from here. I'm not really sure, but just in case. Something like this. Okay, that should be fine. So something like this, just 11 by 10, or you can just something like that. This is probably too big of a shield, honestly, since most of these aren't even gonna have traps, but this is just what I did. And then once again, they can either walk through here, 3 timeout rooms, walk down this ramp, and either jump down here or go through there, or they can walk through here, just a bunch of cannonballs and slowing them down. And here, like I said earlier, you can either do a stall or a kill, like trap room or whatever. Just 2 timeout rooms right here. Maybe a wall launcher here, push them back. Same thing right here. And then cannonball launchers everywhere. Okay. Now for the actual amplifier. Let me just build. I didn't build anything like too pretty, but this is what I built, and it always holds up. So okay, something like this. Oops. Okay, just like that. It looks kind of ugly, but it should be fine. So for all of these, for like floor launchers, and okay, so this place is a little lower than the other one, so you can either do the ceiling too high, 2 tiles high up, or 3. For the actual amplifier, I did it too high, because I think the only thing making it pass are like the husk, or what are they called, smashers? I think, hold on, actually. I feel like these would be better for the smashers. I'm not really sure. You can just do whatever you want. Just something like this. And just once again, connect it to an anchor point, like right here. And then, so what I did is just made a big outline. Actually, let's find like this. Of just a bunch of cannonball traps, I mean. I'm gonna leave this open just in case any of them make it through. They can walk through here. Look at this. I'm just adding these more layers just so they don't break through this wall right here. So they and then go up here. But something like this. And then so floor launchers right here under like little ramps, and then the tar pit traps around here. They're pretty expensive, so you could probably use something else like maybe the wooden floor spikes, because they cost two quartz each, unless you like duplicate traps or whatever. But just something like that. And I would put cannonball traps right here. So the point of this is just if this whole thing somehow gets destroyed by smashers, they'll go for these walls. And since they're armed, they'll kill the smashers. So something like this. Now, because of the ceiling, I don't think putting air traps, the anti-air traps, would really do anything. I mean, I guess you could put them above, like up here, but like I said, they're really expensive. If you have a purple one, it costs just 1 quartz, but the legendary costs 2, so they're really expensive. Now, I really wouldn't recommend putting a ton, but anyway, it should look like something like this. And now I'm gonna. Okay, I'm trying to think if I forgot anything, but okay, for the wall traps, I guess wall dynamos are pushing traps. I wouldn't put cannonball traps on these because they work best when they bounce off, and I'm pretty sure they'll just if they even if they go off right here, I think they'll just go sliding off of this. They're really gonna help. Or maybe like the what's it called? Dancing trap, something like that. One of these 3. And now for this one, if you get this spawn right here, and obviously if you don't have this amplifier place, they'll just walk through this ramp. Sometimes they can go through here, but this is why you gotta like block this off. So wall, ceiling electric field up there, maybe a freeze trap, some traps are here, and then what I would do is just keep blocking this off. And right here on these, I would put gas traps. Then maybe push traps right here just in case they do break all of this. Like if all of this gets broken and they keep coming up, they'll still get pushed back. And then just keep blocking this off because they do like to come up here. And remember, this is just only build this right here if you don't have this amplifier placed. So just something like this. Just keep putting traps, gas traps. Okay, and even if they make it up here, maybe try to block this up so they run up this way. And just this trap channel is basically works for both spawns, the east spawn or the south spawn. So even if somehow they make it through all this, it'll be good. This will kill everything. And now, if they don't go up there, they're gonna walk through here. Now this part, it's really hard because I mean you can't really build anything right here. So I mean, I guess you could place a couple of, I guess, okay, the cannonball traps right here. I think the spawn's like really close, like right here, so you probably won't build a lot. Even this might get this way back. I kind of forgot. Anyways, they'll come through here. Try not to place this right here because they can't go through here. And if you get the propane guys, they'll just like blow it up, and they'll just start blowing everything up. It's something. Okay, sorry. So they'll walk through here. And then I kind of want to make him zigzag. That's what I did. So since this is just one tile high up, I did ceiling or gas traps. And make him go through here. Maybe push traps and these wall dynamos, or maybe a cannonball trap, wooden floor spikes, whatever you want. And then make him so when they come up here, they'll walk through here. They'll see this wall. Maybe try to block it off like this. So they'll go around this way. And then, yeah, so right here, it's kind of a ramp, or it is a ramp, sorry. We're gonna put the tire traps. I'm just gonna use wood. You can use metal for this, but I'm just using wood because I don't feel like going to my storage. Just put, should be, oh wait, this is too high. Okay, I think this is good. Yeah, this is good right here. And then raise this one up a little, or just one. I don't think you have to put one right there, but just in case it beat through this, that's why it's smart to put that. And what else am I missing? Okay, so for here, since it's kind of like, I don't think cannonball traps would work good right here. Probably just wall dynamos. Maybe right here they can bounce off each other. Anyways, okay, so they'll walk through here, and then you could maybe leave it open right here, or maybe place this so it makes them turn left, they turn right. You can do something like that. And then as for the ceilings, now you can raise it up a little. Okay, so right here, you can do whatever, either ceiling electric fields or tire traps. So for the ceiling electric fields, don't forget that one, you should probably put it too tall high. And then the tire traps, making 3 tiles high. Something like this. And I think that's about it. Oh wait, actually. Make sure you connect this right here. How would I do it like this? There you go. And also connect it right here. There you go. Now it's connected to 2 anchor points to this and this whole ceiling. They're all connected, so even if every single wall gets taken down, or every like support structure, that will keep it up. So I think this should be good enough for this side. Oh, actually, I forgot, I'm stupid. So right here. Oops. Sorry. Okay, so make it 3 tiles high up. So they can't walk over this one. I mean, I guess you could still put it as a kind of a lobber shield. A little something like this. And then put tire traps here. There you go. Tire traps up here. I think that should be good enough. I think, yeah. So I think the spawn can shift a little bit more to the left over here. You might be able to put maybe like some traps right here. I'm not really sure. I didn't build anything right here, but you can try. And I think that's it. For this side. Okay, so you got the tire traps. Maybe put some cannonballs. Wooden floor spikes. Same thing right here. Okay, make sure you always put cannonballs in like where they can bounce off. Like don't put a cannonball here because they'll just go sit. Like maybe they can bounce off there, but I don't think so. But they'll just go flying. And it's just gonna kind of waste them. So. And then also, if it's 1 tile high up, it's probably best to just put a gas trap. 3 tiles is for ceiling trap or ceiling tire traps. 2 for the ceiling electric fields. Or actually, if you want, I don't know I don't have the, what do you call it? This one, ceiling zapper. I don't really use it, but if you're worried, maybe you could, instead of making it too high, make it one tile high up. But the zappers, because I think the only thing making it this far is probably the smashers, and those do a ton of damage. So you could try that, but not my favorite. Or maybe, actually, here's what you should do. For up here, put the zappers right here. That way, if all of these walls gets destroyed, it would probably hit the smashers. Like if the smashers charge through this, that should do it. There we go. Let me just, I guess, like reinforce it a little. And then cannonballs right here. Maybe a tar chip or tar pit trap right here. Like on the little outline. Like here. Or maybe something else like the what do you call them? Just the wood, the force spikes, not the wooden ones, sorry. And then this should be good. Remember, for the timeout rooms, you gotta put the wall launchers here so they get knocked in here. And you can either put like freeze traps and the wall lights to just stun them and keep them in there, or just try to kill them. Now for right here, same thing as in the home base, tire traps. For the floors, either wooden floor spikes or freeze traps, whatever works fine. Same thing around here. Another timeout room. More cannonballs on these walls so they keep bouncing off. And I think that should be good. Don't put, I mean, I don't think you need to put anything up here, because they can't walk through here unless they change something, but I don't think they can. So just shut up. Just put tire traps over the spawns. So like around here. Or if you want to be extra careful, what you could do is, since the ceiling electric fields have a 3x3 range, you could put, actually lower that one, like, and then put ceiling electric fields right here, so they'll hit these will hit the husks like that are over here nearby. You could try something like that, but I think that's it. So once I get like I did earlier, you could put stairs right here, and then the floor launchers block them back so they get hit by those. And even if they break through this, there'll be more ceiling traps. Just something like that. I added this again, just so they I don't think any spawn like all the way back here, but if anything does, it'll like try to keep it going through here. And I'm pretty sure there could be like a very little spawn right here. That's why I didn't put this. I didn't make this an anchor point. And I don't want to make that an anchor point because I mean, I don't think they can get up here, but yeah, okay, they can't. I don't know. I don't think the husk works like that. But if you did connect it to there, maybe there'll be like a husk that goes back here. It tries to, I don't know, maybe like walk through it. I don't think they can, but if you want, you can make this an anchor point like this right here. Oh, I already found it. Like, it probably costs way too much. It takes up too many like spaces to like connect that down there. So I probably wouldn't do it. But I think that's it for this amplifier, unless I forgot something, but I don't think I did. Now make sure you have this blocked off. Maybe even raise it a little, just in case there is a spawn up here. But yeah, something like this. Also, yeah, I almost forgot about this. This is actually kind of important. So just in case they don't, like if they get knocked back here and they try to beat through these walls, make sure you add extra layers right here. Just keep this blocked off. But that should be it, I think. Let me just get a better view of this. little like this. That's the most important anchor point right there. But I think other than that, oh actually, if the smashers do charge back here, put more ceiling electric fields under these, so they'll get hit. But I think that should be it. Let me just add another anchor point to this connector from here. But I think that should be enough. Yeah, I think that's it. So for the next one, I'll probably build that one. And then I'll probably do this one. Then that one. Even though I don't have a place on this account, I'll probably switch to my other one to show how I did it. Because this one's pretty big. And then I'll do that one last. I'm not really familiar with this one too much. But I'll build it. But yeah, that's it.